Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, GEEF. Thank you, the Global WaterTech Summit 2025. It has really been heartening to be listening to all of you, many of you who've contributed and continue to contribute towards a better world. I, on behalf of the Sant Nirankari mission, am glad and share with a lot of humility the joy and pride in attending this forum, this deliberation. Spirituality. How is spirituality somehow connected to this global summit? Our saints and sages were quite noble, quite intelligent. They had the insight. And therefore we have our Rig Vedas, our Brihad Aranyak Upanishads telling us something about water. Imagine Rahim Das ji saying, Rahiman pani rakhiye, bin pani sab soon. Pani gaye na ubare, moti manas choon. I had to use vernacular because that's the way it had to come. That's the way the profoundness of our Indian culture and community comes to the fore. One of very noted poets in the mission, in the Sant Nirankari mission, said, बने अगर बातों से कुछ बात तो फिर बात ही क्या है बने अगर बातों से कुछ बात तो फिर बात ही क्या है अफसोस कि सिर्फ बातों से कुछ हासिल नहीं होता. There is a lot of rhetoric in the world, in the entire globe, about saving our ecology, saving our ecosystem, saving the world. But then it has to be manifested at the ground level. And to manifest it at the ground level, to execute it at the ground level, to make it happen at the ground level, it is not they who have to do. It is us who have to do. It is me who has to do. Every drop counts. And therefore, I have to be the change that I want to see in the world. And this is what Sant Nirankari mission has taught me and millions of others. With the grace of Sadhguru Mata Sadiksha Ji Maharaj, the present Sadhguru of the mission, head of the mission, we are all following this diktat, this very ideology that be the change, do it yourself. Charity begins at home. I have to start with my own self. And the problem lies in the larger perspective that I hold, but not at the micro level. The vision that I need to hold at the micro level. I keep talking about making a change to the world and how we can, do it all. I have to save the world. I have to save water, which is Amrit, which is the elixir of life. But do I realize that the water that I'm talking about is nothing but my own self? 70% of me, my body, is what I'm trying to save. I'm not trying to save the planet. I do not have to try to save the planet. I have to save myself. I am the earth. I am the nature. I am the water. I'm not saving some external, entity. I'm saving my own self. The moment I realize I'm saving myself, I come out of that shell of selfishness. And then I realize, Brihad Aranyak Upanishad saying, Ayam nijaha paro vetti. We were talking all about how global things are happening, my country, that country, Denmark and Japan and India and Singapore. Ayam nijaha paro vetti. This is mine, that is yours. Kadana laghu chetasam. This is a very, very shallow vision. Udar charitra nam tu vasudhaiv kutumbakam. The entire world is mine. The entire universe is mine. I am the universe. Aham brahmasmi. The moment I realize this vision, I start doing things at the micro level. And that is how the change begins. We'll see in a wonderful video how the Sant Nirankari mission and the teachings of the Sadguru in the Nirankari mission are helping us change the world. I would want the video to be showcased, and then we'll proceed further with a little more.
Compassion is the language of the soul. The Sant Nirankari mission, ever since its inception, has been contributing towards socio-spiritual upliftment and awakening of humankind. With the core philosophy of one world, one family, the mission believes that we are all threads of the same one tapestry called universe, created by the Almighty. Being an integral part of this beautiful creation, it is our inevitable duty to nurture and preserve the creation. Earth, water, air, fire, and Akash, the 5 elements, are a gift unto us. An enlightened soul understands this and ensures to handle all these with utmost care and gratitude. Under the divine aegis and guidance of Sadguru Mata Sudiksha Ji Maharaj, the Sant Nirankari mission has been working towards healing, enriching, and empowering the society at large. Mission's devotees have contributed more than 1.4 million units of blood till date. The tree plantation drives have resulted in plantation of more than 5 million trees. The mission schools have been providing value-based education to the underprivileged sections of the society. Along with the adoption of many villages, thousands of missions volunteers have contributed in relief and rehabilitation drives during numerous natural calamities. Youth and women empowerment programs have catapulted many youngsters into the sky of opportunities. When it comes to water, the Sant Nirankari mission has worked at 3 levels, spreading awareness towards preservation of water resources. It may seem to be a small step, but using only the required amount of water for daily activities like bathing, brushing, and drinking make a huge difference in the long run. Lakhs of missions devotees follow these habits and also ensure that they are followed by others they meet. The second initiative of cleaning water bodies under Project Amrit, a project wherein more than 1,000 water bodies, including rivers, lakes, ponds, beaches, and even some drains, have been regularly cleaned by the Sevadars of the mission. The third major project is providing water through construction of dams to the arid zones of Maharashtra. The project, started in Talasari, has reformed the society and its economy in a magical way. Education, jobs, medical facilities, and much more have now started to become available in this region, simply because clean water is reaching the villages of the district. The smile of the inhabitants says it all. The challenge is big. The task is mammoth. But if divinity is at the core of our belief, if humanness is what drives us, if compassion becomes our innate nature, we can certainly make this world a better place to live, leaving behind a legacy for generations to arrive. Service with humility.
Thank you, and I think this deserves a round of applause. Just to let you know that you've seen thousands and thousands of volunteers. We are millions in the Sant Nirankari mission. The entire world is ours. The universe is ours. And these volunteers, none of them are paid even a penny. Rather, they spend money out of their own pockets to come serve. Many of them are doctors. Many of them are engineers, IT professionals, big entrepreneurs. They're all committed to one cause, and that cause is humanity. Whatever it takes, by the word of the Sadguru, by the word of the Master, they follow, and they try to make a difference to the extent possible. I'm just going to bring forth some of the contributions, though you've seen them. I'll be very, very precise and brief. We have many more delegates to be addressing us. So all of this began in 1929 when the mission was established, around a century ago. And it was a social spiritual movement, because spirituality or bhakti or devotion, the world is largely, religious, we all know that. Till the time religion or spirituality translates into a social initiative or something that can make difference to my and the life of other people around me, the society, the world, spirituality, I think, turns out to be non-instrumental. For it to be instrumental, spirituality has to transform into action. And that is what the mission is trying to do. So from 1929 it began, and social initiatives began with the Indo-Pak partition in 1947. Many, many things have happened, but I'm going to be precise telling you what happened in the last 10, 15 years after the formation of Sant Nirankari Charitable Foundation in the year 2010. So, with regard to water, in Varanasi in 2016, there was a collaboration with NDTV where a Maha-Cleanathon was organized. 5,000 volunteers cleaned 84 ghats of the Varanasi River Ganga in the city of Varanasi. Similarly, in 2017 in Prayagraj, Sangam Ghats were cleaned. Rishikesh, Triveni Ghats in 2018. Yamuna Ghats regularly being cleaned throughout the year by the volunteers of the mission. Sea beaches, more than 1,600 water bodies have been cleaned by the mission across the country. And this is all happening under the Project Amrit. It is a perpetual movement that's going on. Saiwan watershed, we've just seen. Key works being undertaken. 3 cement nala bunds constructed with a capacity of 2.4 crore liters of water. Solar-powered pipelines have been installed, 10,000 Mogra saplings, community impact, 1 lakh tribal residents have benefited. It goes on and on. Project Amrit, of course, it's continuing, wherein in season 1, 2023 is when Project Amrit was launched at a very large scale with the grace of Sadhguru Mataji and Nirankari Rajpitaji. 500,000 volunteers participated in this entire drive. 1,100 plus bodies were cleaned in 2023. The numbers increased. Volunteers were 1.1 million in 2024. 1,533 water bodies. In 25, this year itself, 10 million volunteers were targeted. Many school and college students and professors from different universities of Delhi University, many colleges of the Delhi University also participated. 1,650 water bodies in 20 states and 20 countries. I'm really humbled to be sharing that the mission has more than 5,000 branches in India, and it is present in 75 countries. It is not about the numbers that I'm talking, it's about the effort, it's about the spirit that I'm talking about. So the focus of today's deliberation, discussion, and this discourse is that if we try to make a difference at the spiritual, social level, we can achieve anything. And I say this with a lot of pride because when I bathe in the morning, I know I have to use a hand shower so that I can bathe my body in half a bucket of water. I am doing it. When I brush my teeth, I know that I have to switch off the tap and use the little that is needed to brush my teeth. I'm doing it myself, and therefore I'm preaching. Practice before you preach. And it has to happen with all of us. It has to happen from our societies. If we are in a society, the RWAs, the residential societies, we have to be aware that we spread the word there. If we are a part of some organization at whatever level, Uddyamehi siddhanti karyani na manorathai nahi suptasya sinhasya pravishanti mukhe mrigaha. It cannot happen just with the rhetoric. It has to begin with the intent, but it has to be executed through our actions. So from the Sant Nirankari mission, it is absolutely humbling, as I said, but water needs to be saved, water needs to be conserved, along with all the resources that we have been blessed by the Almighty Lord, by the Almighty Formless Nirankar. And tabhi to hum gaane, I was wondering what songs have we been listening ever since we were kids. Pani re pani tera rang kaisa, jisme mila do लगे उस जैसा. पानी बचेगा तो गाने गाएंगे. We need water. We need to save. We need to save the resources so that we can sing songs, we can dance together, we can make a lot of sense with our own existence. Thank you so much.